Are you looking for a video on how to find the base? Then this video is right for you. So, without much further ado, let's begin. Hi, my name is Rowel Carpio, a math teacher and a coach, and I do math tutorial in my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to present how to find the base. What is a base? The base is the number that represents 100% of the total value of something. It is usually preceded by the word of in the given statement because it is being multiplied by the rate. For example, in the equation, 10% of 90 is 9. 90 is the base. So how do we compute for the base? Generally, to compute for the base, we can follow the given formula. Base, denoted by letter B, is equal to the percentage P over rate R, or percentage divided by the rate. So let us have examples. 20% of n is 10. What is n? So meaning to say here, n represents the base. So we are going to solve for the value of n. So we know that the whole block represents the 100%, which is equivalent to the total, which is the base. So in this case, represented by n. Since the block is divided equally into 10 units, so therefore each unit is 10%. 20% is equivalent to 2 units or parts. And these 2 units or 2 parts are equivalent to 10. So meaning to say that the value of each unit is equivalent to 5. So meaning to say, to get the value of n, we are going to multiply 10 since there are 10 equal units times 5 in each unit to give us 50. So therefore, our base is 50, or the value of n is 50. Now, if we are going to use our general formula that the base is equal to the percentage divided by the rate. Percentage is 10 divided by 20%. And then we can change our 20% into fraction form. So 10 divided by 20 over 100. Or in lowest term, we have 10 divided by 1 over 5. Since we know that in dividing fractions, we change our division sign into multiplication, but we have to take the reciprocal of our divisor. Our divisor is 1/5, and the reciprocal of 1/5 is 5 over 1 to give us 10 times 5 is 50. And then, since 10 is understood to have a denominator of 1, so 1 times 1 is equal to 1. That is 50 over 1, or simply 50. Or, we can also change our percent into decimal form. So, 10 divided by 20%. And 20% is equivalent to 20 over 100 in fraction form, or in decimal form, that is 0.2. So, since we know that in dividing decimals, we have to make sure that our divisor is a whole number before we can divide the given numbers. So, to make this divisor point to a whole number, we have to move 1 decimal place to the right to make it 2. And since we have moved 1 place to the right in our divisor, we have also to move 1 place to the right in our dividend to make it 100. So 100 divided by 2 will give us 50. So therefore, the value of n is 50. So let us have sample problem number 2. 14 is 35% of what number? So meaning to say that this number that is missing is the base. So we have here the block representing the 100%, which is the total. Here in this case is represented by n. So since we know that each unit is equivalent to 10%, that 35% is equivalent to 3.5 units. Since half of 10 is 5, so 10, 20, 30 plus half of 10, which is 5, will give us 35%. These 3.5 units are equivalent to 14. So the value in each unit is equivalent to 14 divided by 7. Since we are going to divide each unit into 2 equal parts to give us 2. So each half unit is 2 to give us 4 per unit. So to get the value of n, which is the total, is equal to 10 units times 4 in each unit to give us 40. So therefore, the value of n is 40. Now, if we are going to use our general formula that the base is equal to the percentage divided by the rate. Percentage is 14 divided by 35%, which is the rate. Now, 14 divided by 35 over 100. 35 over 100 in lowest term, that is 7 over 20. So, since we know that in dividing fractions, we have to change it into multiplication, but we have to take the reciprocal of the divisor. Our divisor is 7 over 20, and the reciprocal of 7 over 20 is 20 over 7. So, we can cancel 14 and 7. So, 7 divided by 7 is 1. 14 divided by 7 is 2. So, 2 times 20 will give us 40. Or, we can also use the decimal form. So, 14 divided by 35%. So, 35% is equivalent to 35 over 100. That is equivalent to 0.35. Since we know that in dividing decimals, we have to make our divisor a whole number by moving the decimal point to the right. So, 1, 2. Since we have moved 2 decimal places in our divisor, we have also to move 2 decimal places in our dividend. 1, 2 to give us 1,400 divided by 35. So, 1,400 divided by 35. 140 divided by 35 is 4. 4 times 35 is 140. And then bring down the last 0. 0 divided by 35 is 0. 0 times 35 is 0. To give us the base of 40. So therefore, the value of the number is 40. So let us have sample number 3. Ronnie got 90% correct in a test. If he got 63 items correct, what was the total item of the test? First is for us to represent the whole test represented by n, and that is equivalent to 100%. We know that each unit is equivalent to 10%. Since there are 10 units, and these 10 units are equivalent to 100%. Therefore, each unit is 10%. The 90% is equivalent to 9 units. And these 9 units are equivalent to 63. So therefore, to get the value of each unit, we have to divide 63 by 9 to give us 7. So therefore, each unit is 7. Therefore, to get the value of n, which is the total, n is equivalent to 10 units times 7 per unit to give us 70. So therefore, the value of n is 70. Now, if we are going to use our general formula that the base is equal to percentage divided by the rate, we have 63 divided by 90%. 90% is equivalent to 90 over 100. That is equivalent to 63 divided by 9 over 10, since the lowest term of 90 over 100 is 9 over 10. Since we know that in dividing fractions, we have to change our division symbol into multiplication symbol, and we have to get the reciprocal of our divisor. Since our divisor is 9 over 10 and the reciprocal of 9 over 10 is 10 over 9. So 63 and 9 can be cancelled by dividing both numbers by 9. So 9 divided by 9 is 1. 63 divided by 9 is 7. So 7 times 10 will give us 70. Now, if we are also using our decimal form, we have 63 divided by 90%. Since 90% is equivalent to 90 over 100 in fraction form, so in decimal form, that is 0.9. To divide decimals, we have to make our divisor a whole number by moving the decimal point to the right to make this 9. And we have also to move one digit in our dividend to make it 630 divided by 9 to give us 70. So therefore, the total item in the test was 70. So there you have it, how to compute for the base. So I hope that you have learned and enjoyed watching this video. See you again in my next video. Thank you.